What's up, people? My name is Rich, and what we're going to be doing today is taking a look at FSR 3 up against DLSS 4. So it's FSR 3.1. So this is just what I captured. I'm going to be talking over it, so I'm not playing it in real time. So I'm just flicking through the settings. We're on DLSS quality with ray reconstruction, I believe. Transformer model DLSS 4, and I think in this I'll change to FSR 3 to start off with. And once we get to this mission, we're just going to have a look in photo mode comparing the differences between DLSS 4 and FSR 3.1. So bear with me here. There's actually some problems with ray reconstruction on here. You get fuzzy faces, stuff like that. Clearly broken, but this is the first time I've actually had a good look at FSR 3.1. So it's going to be interesting just seeing how far it's come, because in the first Spider-Man remastered game, it did look pretty bad. If I'm being honest with the hair rendering, like I literally had to turn FSR off and play with DLSS. So I've changed to 3.1. So far FSR 3.1 does look a lot better in the main. One thing I did notice on this, as soon as I put frame generation on, FSR frame generation, I felt a slight delay with it. So that was a bit of a red flag with that, because you haven't got the NVIDIA reflex, whereas on DLSS frame generation it actually felt pretty good once I used that with NVIDIA reflex. Not sure if don't know if there is any lag on here. Probably I could have missed that. Well, I've selected this mission with Mary Jane because with her hair it just really shows up the weaknesses of FSR. Now I'm interested to see if it's a lot better on this game.
Sandman really made a mess.
Seems like you're getting the hang of that thing.
Well, it is.
It's not as bad as the first one.
But I'm not convinced.
Instantly I saw it.
Person.
The bad hair render. The image quality was a lot worse compared to Spider-Man 2.
What's wrong?
Remastered, it was bloody awful.
I got fired.
Far too distracting to play with FSR in that game in the end.
I know. I had the whole semester planned out.
Only when you done the Mary Jane missions, FSR was really bad. But then it was alright. Like 97% of the game it was alright. Oh yeah, it actually
Sort of. He's instituting
is a lot better. I'm quite impressed with this FSR 3.1.
What does that even mean?
It means that whoever doesn't write a front page
It's shimmering still, I'm not gonna lie. But compared to Spider-Man remastered, way better. 100% better.
Unsold some Karia books.
I'm not sure about Miles Morales. I haven't played this. I haven't played that game on PC. Played it on PS5.
Nobody wanted to read about some Karia. The Bugle is
I'd say it's holding up pretty well.
I can make a difference there. But if I get fired, I don't know what I'll do.
Do you even need the Bugle to do what you want to do?
I
think mostly on Peter's Fringe you can see a bit pixelated.
14 copies. Now
But that, yeah, Mary Jane's hair is a lot better on this game. We'll have a look at it in actual gameplay, because that's where you can get some more red flags in the gameplay.
Back room?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's flickering a bit now, I can see. Slightly unstable. But it's not bad, it's actually surprised me a bit. FSR 3.1 this game is actually not too bad. It's usually the hair render. The image quality on that looks so much worse on FSR. So, especially when you're comparing it to DLSS, but that is pretty good. Yeah, that is very good for FSR. There's a bit of shimmer at the top of her head, actually there, but it's literally, you literally pick a nose with it. That's looks pretty good. Will be interesting to see DLSS on this. I'm pretty sure DLSS will be better. I'm not sure that this ray reconstruction. It wouldn't surprise me if there's a bit of fuzziness in the face and all that. I haven't fully watched this footage back, to be honest. Yeah, there was a bit of fuzzy, bit of noise on the face. That needs to be fixed, that, because I've literally turned ray reconstruction off because I can't play it with it until that's fixed. But without ray reconstruction, you can see how that is immaculate on DLSS with a hair ender. Yeah, that is actually brilliant. You saw a bit of fuzziness on her face there. Now, I'm not sure what Nixus have done with that. It's probably the worst implementation of ray reconstruction I've seen since I've had the NVIDIA GPUs. So that is, I'd literally just turn it off. If I was playing this game, I'd recommend turning ray reconstruction off. But it don't actually need ray reconstruction, because looking at it, yeah, it's much better than FSR for the actual stability in the image quality. Pretty much immaculate there, and that's not really changed at all to me. Looks just as good as it did with ray reconstruction on, apart from the broken face, all that fuzzy shit. But yeah, I'd say FSR is definitely holding up. Yeah, it looks like we have got anti-lag, so I'd definitely turn that on if I was using FSR frames in on that. 100%. You do feel that little bit of delay with it. Yeah. That does look pretty good. Not too bad. What was that again? I think that was FSR, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Quality isn't doing too bad a job on it at all. FSR. I think I could actually play with FSR 3.1 in this. It's just once you've tried DLSS, it's very hard to not use DLSS over it. Once you experience something better. But yeah, that does look pretty good. There's slight shimmering. You didn't get that shimmering on DLSS. DLSS is immaculate. Pretty on this game especially. If you're comparing FSR 3.1, well, not that they've got 3.1 on Cyberpunk, but if you're generally just comparing FSR to from that that is an awful implementation. What CD Projekt Red have done, but FSR on it is miles better compared to what CD Projekt Red did. So definitely playable. Yeah, more shimmer there. But performance is actually looking decent. Way better than I thought it would with FSR on here. I mean, that is usually horrible FSR performance. I've tested it before on my 7900 XCX. I literally tested it for like 2 minutes. I thought, nah, fuck that. I can't be using that. But surprisingly, it's actually not terrible at all performance on the FSR. But you can see DLSS performance is still a lot better than FSR performance. And this was the main thing. I just wanted to check it out. People can see it for themselves. Yeah, it's so good. DLSS performance, especially with the latest transforming model. I'll be honest, if I didn't have the option of DLSS in this game, I could quite happily use FSR 3.1. This is one of the games where it's actually done a good job. You're having to zoom in quite a lot to see the differences. The worst thing about this game is literally probably the ray reconstruction. That's what stuck out to me. And this is a DLSS. I think I turned ray reconstruction off. Yeah, DLSS quality. Everything maxed out. OMET ray tracing. Yeah, I turned it off. So that's literally how I'm going to play the game until it's fixed. But it just looks so nice. DLSS 4 on there. Everything's sharp. I'll be honest, I don't think you need ray reconstruction on this game. Looking at it now. Obviously it's going to improve it somewhat. But you could completely play Spider-Man 2 without ray reconstruction. I was thinking about not playing it until it's fixed ray reconstruction, but now I definitely think I'll play it. It's a really good game. I'll complete this on PS5. Absolute banger of a game. I'd recommend going through Spider-Man Remastered Morales. It's not too expensive. It's like £15, I think, on CD keys.
Traffic was awful.
Yeah, DLSS.
Man, really
You can just
made a
see.
mess.
Seems like you're getting the hang of that thing.
I'd say it's just the finer details on Peter's fringe.
But
It's a lot more.
I'm not convinced I'm a
It's rendered
like
better,
this.
stable. It's not as pixelated at the front.
What's wrong?
When you're comparing FSR to some other games, I'd say this is pretty good FSR implementation.
I know. I had the whole semester planned out. Next week, we were going to make a potato-powered helicopter.
I'm so sorry. I might be joining you in the unemployment line.
Jonah already cleaned
Even
up
on the
his-
first Spider-Man Remastered,
He's instituting a radical
DLSS done the
meritocracy.
best job. But I wouldn't say it was
It means
totally
that
perfect how it should
whoever
be.
doesn't write a front page story in the
But
next week
TAA looked
is
worse,
fired.
definitely with the hair render,
Oh, well, you'll be fine then, because...
than DLSS. But then it done a better job than XGS, and FSR.
Unsold some Kariat books. Running out of storage at my place.
But you got great reviews.
I sold 14 copies. Nobody wanted to read about some Karia. The Bugle is the biggest outlet in the city. I can make a difference there. But if I get fired, I don't know what I'll do.
Do you even need the Bugle to do what you want to do?
I tried making an impact from the outside and
Yeah,
14
it's.
copies.
I didn't expect FSR to beat
I need to change
DLSS,
things from the
especially for.
inside.
Because this is really nice.
I haven't had time to clean.
Back room?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, people.